Coaster, it crashed the game. Today, I want to see how many human beings I can cram into a solid line and then hit with a roller coaster. My hope is I can get enough guests to also crash the game. There's a couple of ways to lame the system here. I think that if we build down into the pits of Hades, we can get more stuff under the ground and get people in here that way. You know what I hate? Nature, because it gets in the way of death. This is probably the best place for a first aid station because I imagine all of the human entrails will end up somewhere in this region. Now, from what I understand, at right around 10 to 20,000 people, that's when frame rates start going bad. If you can get to 28, I'm pretty sure that the game starts crashing for everyone. The pain in the ass, though, is getting that many people. Whenever you have something that's not that good, you put a bunch of money into marketing. Jesus, you make a couple of small commercials, get Samuel L. Jackson in there and or something like that, and look at what rating go up. I don't know if this is really something that's that a person would be like, wow, what fantastic decorative skill. Hold on, I'm really curious about something here. It would take a long time, but if you're juvenile enough, it'll definitely work. I love how a giant FU brings the park scenery rating up another 7 points. The line of victims is starting to get pretty big. We're up to 5,400 people at this point, and it is just a sea of potential bodies. It's time to start Tetrising in more rides. There we go. All right, I gotta go through the middle of the U here. Hold on. There we go. I would tell you all not to push, but honestly, life is just better this way. I don't know what the hell these people are doing, but I love it. 6,500 people. All right, it's time to try something. Hold on, let me go way down into the core of the earth here. All right, if I just core out this hellscape under here real quick. Can't see a damn thing, but it really doesn't matter. You never know when you might need a 3-mile long queue for some crappy spinning ride. Okay. It's definitely starting to have an effect on the frame rate. We're about 30 FPS right now, and we're closing in on 10,000. We've got 9,000 people in the park so far. I still got plenty of space to use. If I turn this sideways here, I can get an extra food stall just barely shoved. Oh, wow, that is completely clipping through this, but I'm sure no one will get injured from it. Almost 11,000 people so far. It's like a solid carpet of human flesh. Even the creatures that I have paid to be the entertainment just get shucked from side to side because there's too many bodies trying to fill in the path. Look at this. There is no space in the pits of despair. I just realized I could put a couple more shops to get the point value up. Can shove another gift shop right about here. All right, 15,000 people so far. So we're almost at the point where I would feel comfortable. Actually, you know what? We'll go ahead and put down our coaster right now, and we'll hit these people and see what it's like. And then we'll go for 20,000. Now, in order for an accurate representation of human suffering, you need a roller coaster that can generate a speed of at least 300 miles an hour. Okay, that's pretty damn straight, and that should get us some pretty good air. We got 16,000 people to try this out on. All right, here comes the test. The big question is, can we get the distance? You can see we can still fit a lot more people, but for right now, this is our current target practice. It's like a quarter mile of nothing but people. Okay. We're at 319 miles an hour right now. 320. And right about 320, that's where we cap off at. Now we're getting some good distance here. Hoping to see good things. That right there is a big score. A big hit. That's for sure. All the way to the end, baby. Oh, no. There's just human beings completely frozen in midair. The game has completely glitched out. It has no place to put these because the rate of human beings. What is this? It's like a little volcano. It's a volcano of depression. All right, let me turn this off. Okay, so it clearly works perfectly. We just splash zone a little bit here. Let me see how spot on it is real quick. Should be coming down. I also appreciate that the carpet of people has almost completely filled itself from one side of the park to the other. We're almost at the spout where the death coaster comes out of. People can't even contain themselves inside of the path anymore. The path it's just this gelatinous mass now of bodies. Oh God, when you get into the heart of it like this, it's 2 frames per second. All right, let's make everyone vomit. This may crash, maybe it won't crash the game. Get nice and close here so you can see everyone dab on the haters. That's the fastest vomit I ever seen. You could pretty much ice skate across the floor right now because it's one constant sheet of vomit. All right, 30,000 people. It's time for the test. I'm kind of curious what the cinematic camera is going to be like for this. All right, 30,000 people. I hope you're all got your money's worth over here at the park. Oh, you can't even really see it from here. Hopefully it changes the visual. Yeah. You gotta be down here in the bodies. Really enjoy it. What kind of a life is this where you're in a ride and your ride is moving through the cryogenically frozen bodies of other people? Some people just finally came down from the sky. It's crazy. They get moved aside by this when it comes up and hits them, and then they just kind of like squish back to the original place. All right, here we go. There it is, coming on through. You can see where it bounces on the ground, like it skips like a stone, just because there's little holes of people. Here's one end of the machine, just landed inside of a group of humans. What happens if you rename a store over and over again? Will people vomit over and over again? If we do it. Look at how many you can really see it from here. Oh, it does work. Come on, let me chain this over and over again. Hey, no levitating up the stairs. You gotta wait your turn. Oh, the vomit is levitating too. Look at it. The vomit is levitating off the ground. No, little child. Don't go up the stairs that have turned into an escalator. Don't step directly on the vomit. Just dragging your feet through it. Well, we did it. 30,000 people The game is completely unplayable at this point. Vomit is levitating in the air. And when that cart hits, oh my God. 30,000 people absolutely could not stop the roller coaster. This is what this mosh pit looks like in first person. We got so lucky we didn't get hit by the coaster, but look at this. Look at the spout of humans. They're going over here. They're stuck over here. It's like a chimney of people. Look at it. It's a perfect line of people going upward. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed this episode of Planet Coaster. Until the next time, stay foxy and much love. Alright, so we're checking out the only game where the answer to everything is to marry into wealth. I looked at a thread and no one could decide how to pronounce this game. The developer, I think, calls it Salig, so that's what we're gonna call it. Salig is a game where you get to gain wealth and power by being something like a brewer or a leather worker. We're not doing that. That's because working is hard and being a dick is easy. New game, damn it. So I have something of a plan here. The first plan is we have to find the wealthiest woman that
We're gonna play us some Startup Company today. I like any game that even gives me a glimpse of promise. Say we can do something to torture employees. So that's the hope here. Let's get right into it. New game. Okay, so a startup usually has kind of a dumb name spelled stupidly, right? So let's go with, how about Technify? Not startup enough. How about, there we go, Technify. Almost there. There we go. And now let's also add in beta.io. Yeah, this is looking very startup-y. Why stop there though? .edu.ca.us.gov. There we go. I think our startup company is ready. Look at the pictures we can choose. Not a single person with good posture. Okay, CEO name. Chad? Yeah, dude. I've got this great idea for, Alright, his name's Chad Broski, and I just kept typing, and it turns out there's really no limit. Like, so his name is Chad. Yeah, dude, I've got blah, 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 Broski. There you are, Chad. I'd recognize your blonde hair anywhere. So we can do the manager. All employees will work 10% faster, or the accountant, reduce all company expenses by 10%. Let's go with everyone works faster. Let's make it a shopping platform, and we're gonna name our website, Oh My Stars, Everything is So Cheap. Hi there, nice to meet you. My name is Pam, and I'm your new advisor from Johnson Invest. We recommend that you rent the small building in the top left corner of the map. I bet you'd like that, Pam. Okay, fine, we'll get the small building. Okay, first things first, we gotta set up a desk for our CEO, Chad Broski. Let's put it right over here, and just so everybody knows, let's surround Chad's desk with plants. There we go. That's how you know he's the CEO. Now we gotta sit him down, so we'll just click on his desk here. Oh, yep, there's his full name. I'll just scroll kind of slowly, so if you want to, you can pause and read the whole thing. There he is, just sitting there, stock still, hands on the wrong keys, and you know he cares about his company because his first day of work is on a Saturday. Now we gotta get Chad to do some headhunting. If there's one thing I know from working at startups myself, the only thing anyone actually cares about are developers. Gooberby has offered Luis Cook Be Still My Heart. The excitement never stops around here. We'll just add more of these, because this is how cooling works, right? Well, I hope this does the trick, because this is all of our money. See, look, now everything's back online, a perfect 97 degrees Fahrenheit. Crisis averted. Many of my employees are still beginner level, making their horrible salaries, and they have all these demands, and I intentionally don't fulfill any of them. No one gets their bookshelf, their whiteboard, nothing. Large meeting table, are you out of your mind? This guy has a negative 70% mood penalty. I guess that'll do it to you. Okay, we reached our max levels again. Level 60, we gotta go up another one, so it's time to upgrade this guy. So we're gonna upgrade to the Qt Framework 2.0. Oh my god, and we have 3 new features we can add? Okay, let's add sharing functionality, which makes them really sad for some reason. Alright, I got an idea. While everyone's gone for the night, let's switch everyone's desks around. Just like, yeah, put that there like that. Can you imagine coming into work one day and this is what happened to your office? My favorite, honestly, is this person right here. Everyone can look at her screen and she can't see anyone else's. I feel like the tutorial lady down at the bottom has like sad eyes, like, why are you doing this to these people? HR manager, able to control working hours. Wait a minute, does this mean they'll get their 7-hour workday like they keep asking about? Or does it mean I can give them a 17-hour workday? I guess we're just gonna have to unlock them to find out. Chad, find me the least competent HR manager you can. Good enough for me. Oh, hell yes. I can do a 17-hour day. Time for peak efficiency, who's ready? Oh, you know know what? I think that scheduling only affects Grace. I don't know why, but that's almost Grace. I don't know why, but that's almost Grace. I don't know why, but that's almost
this chance for one last dance with my shaking hands. I can barely stand. Did I do too much? Did I push you away? I was in a rush, I'm sorry. And I know that you'll forget. I wake up in the night in a cold sweat to face it. Is it over for us now before it began? I know it's crazy, but in my mind I had plans. I had plans. Did I lose this chance for one last dance with my shaking hands? I can barely ask. We got runaway plans. Baby, where do you wanna go? I'm scared to, you know, but I'll never let go. Will I find you somehow? I hope you're okay. All those memories in your driveway. Can we turn back time before it flies away? Can I hold on to something? Never thought you